Christie Brinkley trending today. 63-year-old model and her daughters, Alexa Ray Joelle and Sailor Brinkley Cook, posed for Sports Illustrated Swimsuit issues nearly 40 years after Brinkley appeared on the cover in 1979. How does she do that?
Well, you know, Dr. Gina, this is probably one time you and I are going to disagree, because she's going to be either on the cover with Venus Williams and Kate Upton, or one of the three. And I have to tell you, this is why I'm canceling my Sports Illustrated issue. So many men grow up. This is the gospel to men and boys of sexiness and beautiful. Last year, they put a 195-pound woman on the cover, and Ashley Graham. I wrote about that. Now they put a 63-year-old lady who looks great for 63, but she's stealing the cover from some sexy goddess who's 20 to 25. And Venus or Serena Williams, come on. This is a joke.
Show
Who's
me.
running that magazine?
Show me. Line me up some women that are 20 to 25, as you say, that look as good as she does in that picture. I'm sorry, she looks dang good. And it's a goal. I mean, shouldn't the 60 and 65-year-old guy who's always bought the Sports Illustrated get to see someone who's their peer rather than someone who's young enough to be their grandchild, and that's just perverse?
Well, Dr. Gina, that's what Art magazine is for, okay? You put her on the cover of Art, or you stick her on the cover of National Bingo magazines. That's fine. But Sports Illustrated Swimsuit, you're putting 20 to 25-year-old sexy goddesses. And Dr. Gina, if you don't believe me, come to Vegas with me any weekend, and I will show you 50 to 100 girls who whoop her. And by the way, her daughters, come on. The one daughter looks like Billy Joel. Okay, come on, enough said, stop.
Oh gosh, the political correctness here. I don't even know what to do with you right now. All right, political incorrectness rather. An Instagram post from Miley Cyrus is being talked about a lot today on social media. She skipped the Super Bowl to do something called, let me see if I can do this now, Lakshmi Puja. Yeah, because I do that every day. What is it?
Well, here's the thing. I thought for just a second, that actually Miley Cyrus was doing something altruistic and being a good girl. But what that is, after doing the research, is she's the goddess of wealth. So if you're really going to be religious, Dr. Gina, do you actually take selfies of going yourself to church? Do you take selfies buying things? Okay, hey, I'm going to church. Look at me, it's Mike. Then she prays to the goddess of wealth. This is another Miley Cyrus. I want attention. Give me attention. And it's not very religious when you're praying to the goddess of wealth. It's like those people that are very bad people in our lives that pick up the Joel Osteen book because they hear they can become rich if they pray to God. Yeah. It's not a good thing.
Yeah, well, maybe we could get Joel Osteen to go over with them, and I think that would be an accomplishment on our part. All right, Barack Obama trending today. He has been doing some kiteboarding in the British Virgin Islands. Now, many on social media celebrating his retirement, but some making fun of him. I gotta say, he traded the mom jeans for the mom arms. Just saying.
Well, Dr. Gina, a lot of female liberals have been saying how great he looks and jacked he is. Let's examine those arms. Those are arms on a 165-pound guy. If you don't remember, a year ago, he was taking the video in the weight room using the 8-pound dumbbells. Okay? That's 8-pound dumbbells, okay? That's why it's not good. These are 100-pound dumbbells. That's 8-pound dumbbells. He's not jacked. He's not in shape. He looks like a guy from the University of Hawaii, okay, that's been going out with a very loudmouth lady for 20 years and bosses him around. Michelle, there you go.
Yeah, maybe he should start arm wrestling, Michelle. He might be able to build up those biceps. Having said that, my dad's a kiteboarder, a professional kiteboarder, and I can tell you that is not an easy sport. And so a little tiny bit, I will say that I think that his kiteboarding skills are far exceeding his presidential skills. So he's got that going for him. All right, Lena Dunham trending today. She said that Trump's election victory has caused her to lose weight. I don't think that's such a bad thing.
I think, Dr. Gina, this makes Trump go at another level for me. He now is if you can make Lena Dunham lose weight.
Right?
When every other drug could not, she took every other little pill. She took every Weight Watcher. She tried everything. And Donald Trump, in 3 weeks, got her to lose 20 pounds. this might give him the Nobel Peace Prize.
He's a miracle worker. I mean, all those campaign promises, and that wasn't even in it. And look what he's accomplished. All right, Rosie O'Donnell trending today. She has made it publicly known to the Saturday Night Live crew that she is available to play Steve Bannon on SNL. Michael, I guess she kind of looks a little like Bannon. I don't know. He's a friend of mine going back, and I can kind of see it. I don't think that's an insult to him.
Oh, I do think it's an insult to Mr. Bannon. And here's the thing, Dr. Gina. I did a little informal poll today. I asked 20 guys, would you rather hold hands with Steve Bannon for 10 yards in the mall or Rosie O'Donnell? And 17 of the 20 guys chose Bannon, okay? That's man on the street. Nobody wants to be around. Look at Rosie, okay? So guess what? I think she'd be better off playing George Wallace. She looks exactly like him.
Oh, gosh. Wow. What has this world come to? Okay, Tom Brady's missing Super Bowl jersey is still the talk of social media. He says it disappeared right after the game. But Michael, how can someone expect to get away with stealing something like this? I mean, it's like stealing a artwork from the Louvre or something.
Well, we're never going to know, really, because there's probably somebody super wealthy who's never going to sell it. But we all know who's going to get blamed. And I can say this as a great 100% Russian, Mr. Karolchyk. Okay, it always goes back to Putin. So somehow, Putin, who was also accused of stealing Mr. Kraft's Super Bowl ring years ago, okay, who was accused of ruining the election for Hillary Clinton, who's been accused of destroying all the Democrats'
Almost
lives.
out of time, Michael. We got to go.
He's accused of this.
He's going to be accused of it. All right, Michael, thanks for being with us. Follow him at NoChubbies on Twitter. Back in a sec.